Hi there, guys. Welcome back to another episode with Beyond the Mind, guys. It's your girl Linda, and in today's video is super exciting for me, and I believe it's gonna be exciting to you too because I will be telling you those signs that shows that somebody is your soulmate. Yeah, so welcome back again, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, okay? Consider hitting that red subscribe button, getting yourself subscribed, and turning on your bell not to miss out on our future uploads. And I promise you a series of very insightful videos, okay? So the first sign is if you feel that things feel so heavenly around this person, like all your anxieties wash away with this person around you, then that is the first top list of points that shows that this person can be your soulmate or is your soulmate rather, because most times if you're dating the wrong person, the person is not your soulmate. You always feel that your gut is telling you that something is off, but because we are human beings and the heart wants what it wants, we tend to overlook these things. We tend to we turn a blind eye and behave as if we are not noticing it. But if you search your heart deep down, you'll notice that you have been noticing this thing for a while. But for some reasons you can't explain, you've just been trying to overlook it. Another thing is if his presence gives you peace. Gone are the days when people think that if somebody is your soulmate, you'll be feeling butterflies. You don't need to feel any butterflies. You just feel peaceful around this person. So peaceful, so much that even you can't explain. The peace is beyond what you can explain. Another point is if you can be yourself around this person. Now, another point is if you keep bumping onto this people at random places. Now, the most random place you bumped into this girl, and another day in another different place that the person is the least of people you expected to have seen. You bumped into this person again. Chances are very high that that person is actually your soulmate, and the universe is trying to tell you something. Now, another point is if everything feels so good, regardless of their flaws, like everything feels so good. What is it you want? Everything feels so good regardless of their flaws. Because all of us know that nobody is perfect. But mommy, shh, that's my daughter. If you hear her, can you just pretend you did not hear? Because I'm a mother, and those are some of the things we deal with when you put up your ring light to do a video. That is when they want to showcase their talent. I'm sorry about that. So where were we? When everything feels right with them regardless of their flaws, because of course nobody is perfect, but for some reason you just feel okay with them like that. You can accept them just the way they are. You can accept the package like that. Okay. Another point is if they are your number one support system, like they support you in everything you do regardless. They don't make you feel bad about your decisions. They allow you to decide on what to do. They are not trying to manipulate you to do what they want. They actually give you room for you to try and get room for trial and error. Like they allow you to try, and when it fails, they come through for you. They don't tell you like, I told you so, I told you you fail, you did not normally listen to me, I told you, I hate to say that I told you, but I told you, they don't say that. But they come to you and they're like, I'm very sorry about that, but I was thinking if we can do it this way, we can be able to come out of that debt, or we can be able to turn things around and stuff like that. Another point is if they are respecting each other. Like if you have your soulmate, you notice that respect is reciprocal between the two of you, and it's very natural. Somehow you guys just do things that show respect to the other person without noticing it, without being intentional. You just find yourself very respectful. How you deal with them, how you treat them, how you speak to them, even as far as how you speak to people who are dear to the person. If you love the person, you won't want to disrespect their circle of people, okay? You won't want to make him feel like he's making the wrong choice of friends, but you'll find a good way to be airing out your opinions. Now, another point is if you're able to disagree and agree. Yeah, That's what I was trying to say before. Now, every relationship had their own issues to deal with, and most times you have disagreements, and that's because you're two different people brought up in two different backgrounds trying to do life together, or trying to see how best you can do life together. Now, if you guys disagree to agree, it could be a very big sign that this person is your soulmate, because none of you is trying to make it my way or the highway. None of you is trying to force something down the throat of the other person. None of you is trying to make the other person to agree to be doing things their way. No. Everybody is trying to just do them and trying to outdo each other in a good way. Like, trying to be like, okay, trying to be nicer than the other person in a good way. Are you getting me? Another point is, if the person is always trying to make you happy regardless, it's not as if they have it, but they can sacrifice to make you happy. They always try to sacrifice to make you happy. You know, they always make a priority things concerning you. And you find it that it comes very natural that you people are trying to outdo each other in good things. Like, if this person buys you a gift, you feel it in your heart that you need to buy them, not because you're indebted to them, but you just feel that, now I want to buy him a better gift than what he bought me. You know, that kind of good competition, trying to impress each other without being so overly conscious. Another way to know if the person is your soulmate is if you do not have to walk on eggshells. You do not have to pretend and cover some of your traits. You just be you. If you don't know how to cook, just cook that your food that has plenty of salt. And if the person is your soulmate, he will not capitalize on that. He will rather teach you how to do it right. You know, the person will not capitalize on what you are doing wrong. The person will only capitalize on what you're doing right. Another thing is, if the person is always ready to come through for you when you are in need. Now, that is another big point, because it's not everybody you're dating that will be willing to come through for you. Some people will be dating them, they are there for the good times, but when things have gone south, they don't come through for you. That's the last thing in their head. They're like, let them deal with their things. Like, everybody has something to deal with, Sha. You understand? Yeah. So those are some of the points to show you that someone is your soulmate. I don't know why this video to be long. So if you love this video, you can comment down below. Let me know if you want to know more other points. Then I'll do a part 2 of this video. Because if I decide to do all the points now, this video might end up being live like half an hour long, you know, and I don't want that. I had so much fun creating this video for you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't, and if you have watched this video to the end, let me thank you so much again. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.